G'day jabronis, it is the Verd, back with you again, and we are here for week 4 of the PPL. Tampa Frogadiers are currently 1-2, I think with a -2 differential, hashtag thanks Shardy, and we're up against Jack and the Melbourne Victory Stars. So 2 Australians up against each other, which is pretty hype, I'm not going to lie. Pretty nervous for this game, just because I feel like the matchup was pretty rough, but I brought some pretty cool techs, and I'm feeling like it could be a pretty good game, actually, at the end of the day. So we're going to see what Jack has brought. I'm definitely expecting things like the KRM, definitely the Quillfish, the Mew, and then probably just Sand. Other than that, not really expecting much of. Maybe I'm thinking it's going to be Rabombi, Titar, Drill, Mew, KRM, and Quillfish. That's what I'm predicting, at least. For him to bring. And he did not bring Sand, which is really good for me because I didn't really have a lot of Sand checks, so I'm okay with that. He does bring the KRM, which is by far the main threat. He has the Mew, he has the Bombi, he has Swellow. He actually does bring the Gorgeist, which is very, very interesting. I was going to bring a sub-lot, but I have Facade, so that's all good. And then he has the Quill, which is fine. So this is actually not too bad. I think I want to lead with Klefki, because I feel getting up spikes is going to be really important in this matchup. If he leads with the Rabombi, I can just Flash Cannon after he tries to Quiver and kind of deal with them that way. But best of luck to you, Jack. You are also second week in a row playing a woman. Interesting. I actually have dyed my hair in case you guys were going to make a comment about it. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. This matchup is interesting. Definitely feel like Thundy has a big chance just to run through his team if it sets up. But he does lead Rabombi. I obviously am going to lead with Klefki Kingston. What I can do is just go for a spike turn 1 if he quivers, and then on the second turn I can Magnet Rise, which will allow me to avoid the Hidden Power Ground that he might have. However, he could bring Hidden Power Fire for this matchup. He definitely could, so maybe I'll just Flash Cannon. I'm just going to go for a spike turn 1. I feel like he will go for webs. He does not. He actually does withdraw into pre-life, which is Mew. Okay. I'm able to get my spikes turn 1. That is awesome. Potentially he's not a setup B. What I wouldn't mind doing this turn is actually foul playing, just to kind of figure out what kind of Mew set this is, if it's an offensive one or not. I don't want to risk going hard into something else and then getting blown away. I feel like he may just go for rocks this turn, so I'm just going to go for a foul play. If he goes for flamethrower, I can take this just fine, unless he's like a Specs Mew. Klefki can tank. Oh, I tank. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually, in the end. I'm going to go for a foul play here, just to scout how much damage I can get off on this Mew. That's a good chunk. I'll take that. He does reveal lefties. Okay. So he is a bulkier Mew. Has revealed Flamethrower. Right, okay. So, first thing in mind was going Seismitoad, because obviously I can, eat up things from that, but I'm thinking maybe Killian Dane could also be good. I'm worried about RVD because, well, he probably has Rocks or Defog on this Mew set, judging on how it's lefties. I don't think he's going to run Flamethrower plus Energy Ball as coverage. That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, so I'm thinking it's Psychic, but because there's not really a lot that Seismitoad is switching in against in this matchup, so I kind of just want to go into it here and get up my Rocks, because they are really important against this team. If he did not bring Defog Mew, yeah, he goes for his own rock. This is perfect because, like, I'm forcing him to have to defog if he's going to have to get rid of the hazards. And if not, then he's letting everything just take really crispy damage every time. He could be a Taunt Mew, which would be slightly annoying, but also not too bad for me. It'd be nice to scout what he has at this point of the game. But if I can get up my rocks for free here with Toad, even if he goes in a Gorgeist, I do have my Snorlax, which doesn't give a single shit about the Gorgeist at all. So that's nice. He doesn't actually have a lot of ways to stop Seismitoad, unless he has maybe Haze on Quillfish. Other than that, he doesn't really have too much, unless this Mew is packing its second move as potentially Aura Sphere, but even then it's not doing too much at all. I assume because of the lefties variant, one of his moves is going to be Roost. We have so far seen Flamethrower and thing. So he is going to go out to Rabombi again, which is very interesting. Was not expecting this to come in. So its sash, if it has one, has been broken. And what I can do here is just go for the rocks quite freely. Interesting play. Very, very interesting play. So I need to pick my option here carefully, actually. For sure. I think I'm just going to go hard back into Klefki. He could quiver, but depending on what he has, I can take the hit, potentially. This is... this could be bad. If I need to, I'll just go for a spike. We're going to just suss what he wants to go for here. He goes for webs, that's fine. So it's going to be his webs against me just running, like, all the hazards. So, in that 1v1, I'm kind of okay with that. Since I know that's just a webs or a bombi, I'm not as afraid. If he's not quiver, then it puts me in a really good position. I kind of want to spike again, because realistically, what I'm trying to do is just set up Snorlax to win. I think, looking at the way that he's playing, Snorlax could just win this entire thing. So I kind of just want to go for a spike here to scout what he wants to do. He does withdraw, I assume, back out to the Mew. No, he goes Spirit's Turf, which is Gorgeist. Interestingly, he went to Gorgeist here. So Gorgeist is going to take that. He's going to frisk my lefties, which obviously you already knew that I had. I'm going to get up another layer of spikes, which is really good for my team, being able to get up all these spikes. As we're going to see... Are we going to see leftovers? I am definitely faster than a Gorgeist most of the time, but do we see leftovers on the Gorgeist? We do not. Leads me to believe he could be a Colbur Berry, and if that's the case, I definitely want a Foul Play here. I know Gorgeist can get Fire Blast, but I want to try and, yep, pop that Colbur. I'm not letting that affect my Weavile or my Thundy in this matchup. Thundy also is a huge win con now that I've got Hazards up, actually. He's going to go for Willow here, which is totally fine by me. Thundy can definitely just clean through his team, I think. Because of the fact that Dark Pulse from this range should definitely knock out the Gorgeist. It's definitely got a chance. I don't know what I want to do here. I think I want to go for spikes this turn, just to scout what the Gorgeist wants to do, because I can get all my layers of spikes up now, which is fine. I feel like he will go for either a Synthesis or a Leech Seed. He actually chooses to sneak, which is interesting. That shouldn't do any damage at all. Yeah, that was pitiful. So that's pretty good for me. What do I want to do here? I could go Weavile. I could. I really want to go Thundy, because at this point, do I not just Agility and then clean? Because I can Z Dark move the Mew. We know it's lefties. We knock out Rabombi, Swellow, all those guys with Thunderbolt. The only thing I'm worried about is if he's a Scarf Swellow. That'd be like the only real threat. Thundy doesn't really want to take the Shadow Sneaks though, so I think actually this is my perfect chance of going to Killian. I think this might be the time to go into Killian. Because, like I said, if he's not, what's the move? If he's not Haze on his Qwilfish, then this has a really good chance of just doing some work. So I'm going to get caught in the Sticky Web. He is going to Synthesis, which is totally fine. That is A-okay with me. That is A-okay. We can just start cursing up against this Gorgeist. He's probably just going to go for Will-O-Wisp this turn. We can just curse up. We have Crunch, obviously, for this thing. As well as also, he's just going to Willow, and he will connect, that's fine. This is going to be an interesting game for sure, because I don't really see how he stops Snorlax unless the Qwilfish has Haze. If the Qwilfish doesn't have Haze, then he's not stopping Lax. It's as simple as that. But yeah, so Lax is burned, not a big deal at all. I'm just going to drop another Curse on him, because if he goes out to Qwilfish now, I could have potentially gone for Facade that turn. I definitely could have gone for Facade, but I just want to scout what he does. So he goes Quill. What it's going to come down to now is if he's a Haze Qwilfish or not, because Haze, I believe, will also eliminate the Intimidate drop, which means that I'm not as worried about it. I can just go for a straight-up Facade against this thing and just chip it, which means that Weavile later in the game looks good. I mean, realistically, I'm just trying to set things up for Thundy, I think. Just Agility Thundy can go in, which would be great. I am just going to click Facade this turn. I think he might have Haze. And if he does, that's fine. You're also eliminating the fact that I got an attack drop from you, which means that I can just drop a Facade for free here. Like, boom. And that does a lot to his Qwilfish. I just want to curse again here. On the off chance he tries to go for like a Destiny Bond if he has it. But yeah, Qwilfish, well, you were not the counter. You were not the counter to my Snorlax today. So I'm just gonna go for another curse, because if for some reason he decides to switch out, Qwilfish is basically dead to hazards now. If he doesn't have Defog, then it's just dead. So that's fantastic. Because that just means that Weavile becomes a lot more of a threat later in the game, even if it's just running priority. Like Swellow, Rabombi, and Gourgeist will all drop to priority. And then if he's not running enough speed on Mew, then I can outspeed that too. He goes for T-Spikes, that's totally fine. I don't have a Poison type to soak him up, but that also just automatically activates Lopunny's Facade, so that's great. I'm just going to curse up again with Lax. Only reason I'm doing this, guys, is because realistically what I'd like to do is get to low enough health here with Lax to where I can proc my Berry, and then proceed to kill the Qwilfish while I'm at full health, so that if the Kyurem Black comes in, then I'm in a good position. So he's going to Z move here. Sub-Zero Slammer, okay. Okay. That's good, because that should put me... Z-Haze. What is Z? Oh, Z-Haze fully heals you, doesn't it? That's fine. Like, that's not a big deal. Just gonna curse. Cool. Healing your Qwilfish here is fine, because I put him in a tricky situation of does he go for Haze again, or does he not? Because this turn I should get put into range of where my Berry will proc, so I can just literally click Facade here. He hazes, that's fine. He's wasted his Z Haze now, which means that his Qwilfish is not going to be as potent in this matchup, and I can just straight up Facade. Come get these hands, boy. Like, that does so much. My Berry will proc next turn, so I just want to go for another Facade here. I have no reason not to. He doesn't really have a switch in for this, so like I don't really understand what he's doing. Haze is a good thing on Qwilfish, but also kind of bad for him, because when he's running Intimidate, do you really want to eliminate stat changes? Just, yeah, it's an interesting tech for sure, but I'm feeling pretty good about this situation right now, because Qwilfish is the only thing that can stop me. If I knock this out and keep myself at decent health, then KB can come in for sure, but I can eat a hit. So Poison Jab's going to proc my Berry, which is great. That does a good amount, but I get my Figgy Berry. Get all that HP back up. Yum, yum, yum. And then I can just go for another Facade. Hopefully not critting him. I actually want him to survive this turn. Main reason for this is because I want to recycle and then kill him. That's the ideal situation here, is recycling this turn. He's just going to jab again, which is fair enough. Jab, hopefully... Yes, perfect. Jab next turn will put me in range of my Berry procking again, which is exactly what I wanted. It's this turn, actually. So, cool. I get my free Berry. Get all that juicy, juicy health back for literally nothing. And now what I can just do is... what do I want to do here? I guess I just want to Facade and knock out the Qwilfish. Yeah, I guess I just want to knock it out. He's just going to jab. It shouldn't do too much to me at all. Barring like a higher roll. Yep, so I can just knock it out with Facade. So Qwilfish is down, which is good news for my team. So... Qwilfish dies to Lax Facade. Perfect. So Qwilfish out of the way is massive, to be perfectly honest with you, because I can actually preserve my Snorlax in this matchup now. And if I preserve my Snorlax, then it can come in against the Gourgeist and now just kind of freely curse. And there's not a whole lot in his team that's really stopping that. I can get a lot of good kills. Only thing I'm kind of regretting is I didn't go for Recycle that turn. If I'd gone for Recycle and put myself in a position to where my Berry could have gone off as I died, that would have been good. Goes in a Kookaburra, which is a Swellow. So I assume this could be a Choice Spec Swellow, judging on the way he's playing it here. So let's have a look. Boom Burst from, I assume the calcs are going to show me a Choice Spec Swellow. We're going to type in Killian Dane the Snorlax. Computer's being a little bit slow right now, so I'm just going to give it a bit of time. I got a bit of time to work with. It was just lagging a little bit. Level 50 is what I'm looking at here. So level 50 Swellow, if it is Timid Specs, Boom Burst at the worst is doing 39 to 47. So I can live that. And I could recycle my Figgy Berry. And be at a much better range of health and force a potential switch. I'm going to do that. I'm going to click recycle this turn. He's going to protect. That's perfect for me. That's fine. Because if you're the other set, I don't think you kill me here. So instead of Boom Burst, if you are... I don't think he can get away with Adamant Swallow in this matchup. I just don't. But we can suss. So let's say he is... I mean, he can't be. Surely he can't be. But Adamant Swallow, Facade. So not that you are... Let's just give you a berry or whatever. But let's say that you are burned. So, Adamant Swallow, Facade... At the most, while it's burned, is doing 39 to 47. So I can eat this hit, and then I could just curse, really. I think I just want to click curse. Because he'll Facade, it won't do that much. Lax is thick as fuck. That did a lot of damage, but I get all of that back with my Figgy Berry. And then I just go for a recycle. No, I went for a curse, of course. Went for a curse so I can take the next one. And then recycle my berry again. So barring a crit, we can 1v1 this Swallow. Lax is putting in the work, boys. So yeah, we should be able to just recycle our berry again here. And even if he swaps out, that puts us in range of our berry proccing again, regardless. He's going to Facade again. As long as he doesn't crit us, we live this easy. So yep, we can recycle our berry. Fantabulous. We found our Figgy Berry. We're going to proc that thing real quick and get more health back. So every single turn the Swallow attacks us, we're going to get more health back, which is fantastic. So Snorlax is putting in the finest of work. We are just going to click recycle again because he'll put us back into range. He's going to click him for that. He has to hope for a crit. That's all he can do against this Lax set. And we can just keep on recycling our berry. So we're in a pretty good spot right now. Barring a crit, the Swallow will just die to burn. And we keep gaining back health, which means eventually I'll get to a range where I can just freely curse again if I want to. I could also just hard swap if I wanted to as well to put pressure on the Swallow, but there's no reason to. I still have 12 of these, so like he's going to click him Facade. I just gotta hope he doesn't get a crit. That looks like a crit. Of course, you would. That's dude. Like, really? Really, game? Oh, dude, that actually sucks. That matters so much in this game, too. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. Lax just won. Lax actually just won. But of course he gets the crit. Like... So judging on the damage that Swallow was doing to me, I have to assume he's Adamant. Now, the thing is that I am also an Adamant Weavile, but I'm Adamant not creeping Swallow. So it's a risk, but I could go into Weavile here and click Ice Shard. The fear right now is that he outspeeds me, and he's running like max speed Adamant. Which I gotta hope he's not in this situation. Oh, Sticky Web. I'm so stupid. Oh my god, Weavile's gonna die. Weavile's gonna die. Oh, shit. Oh! Maybe not. Maybe not. I forgot about White Herb. Oh my god, White Herb might just come in clutch right now. As long as I can outspeed his Swallow. Please tell me I outspeed his Swallow. I'm speed creeping Mew. But I figured if he's running Adamant Swallow, he doesn't need that much speed. If he's running Jolly, then he definitely outspeeds me, but I don't think he kills me. Oh, that was a roller coaster. I just realized what I was doing. I was calcing Snorlax against this thing without even considering Guts. He has to be Jolly Swallow. I shouldn't have even clicked Recycle or anything. I should have just killed this motherfucker when I had the chance. This is obviously a Gut Swallow. What am I doing? Oh, dude, am I throwing? Am I actually throwing? He's definitely Jolly. He's definitely jolly then if he was doing that much damage to me, which means this is now a head game for him. He knows he dies to Ice Shard. Can Weavile take a quick attack from here? Like, if he's jolly guts, I hope so. I think he's jolly. Like, judging on the damage on Lax, especially after I've got a curse up, I'm gonna say quick attack shouldn't kill. Perfect. Okay, so that thing's weakened to fuck. He goes back into Gorgeist, which is fine. That thing's taking rocks and spikes. And Ice Shard should, like, 2 a KO. Maybe not. But Knockoff should kill from here. Judging on Ice Shard damage, Knockoff should take it out from here. I don't have to worry about missing a crash or whatever. He's gonna sneak. I could have SD'd there too. Wasn't worth the risk. I'm just gonna click Knock and get rid of this thing. So Weavile doesn't just die straight up, it does get a kill this time. Gorgeist dies to Weavile Knock. I'm just really upset about that crit because I could have won that exchange, which is really frustrating. I'm also really mad that I didn't calc Swallow properly. That was very, very frustrating as well. So Gorgeist is gone now too. The win con is still going to be, I think, Thunderous. Thunderous definitely has a chance. He goes into Rabombi. Now, I outspeed Rabombi by a point. The thing is, too, like, is he just in range of... Is Rabombi just in range of Ice Shard? I am an Adamant Weavile, and he doesn't know that, though. Yeah, he's definitely just in range of Ice Shard. That just knocks him out. Like, this should just die. Should just be a dead Rabombi. Oh, how? How? Are you shitting me? Cool. Sick game, man. Sick game. Sick game. He just lived on 1. He literally just lived on 1 HP. So, like, that was a roll in my favor by a ridiculous amount, and of course it doesn't work out. So 2 times now Jack has gotten quite fortunate from the looks of it. That sucks. I can't go into Thundy because he'll Moonblast me. I can either go into my Seismitoad, because I know I can take a hit. If I had Quick Attack on low plane, I could have gone into it. I think I have to go into my Klefki and click Foul Play. I don't want to, but I have no choice now. Like, I got no choice. I believe Klefki can take a hit. Unless he's like a hidden power, but I think I can take one anyway because I do have a lot of Spadef. Kira and Black's now a big issue. I might just lose to KB. I do have Thundy though. Thundy does have Focus Blast, but if it's a Scarf KB, then I have to click Foul Play here. Moonblast won't kill me, so Klefki knocks out Rabombi. But dude, we are in a world of trouble. We're in a world of trouble. That roll matters so much in this game because Weavile could have just cleaned up another Pokemon after that too. I think we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose. Which sucks. Probably just goes KB. Goes Mew. Okay. Okay. My only play here is just another Spike, I guess. Foul Play doesn't do anything if he's Nasty Plot or whatever. I just have to click Spike. And my only hope now is Thunderous. I already set up full layers, did I? Cool. I didn't know. I didn't check because I'm on tilt. Fuck. Okay, this is... Fuck, Jack. Really? Like, I genuinely think Weavile would have won if that roll didn't happen. I genuinely think Weavile could have won. I guess I'll just Flash Cannon. He just Psychics. That might not knock me out. Klefki's pretty bulky. Cool. My special attack drop, though, thanks to the frickin' Rabombi's Moonblast, so my only justice here would be a Spadef drop, which I don't get, because why would I get anything nice when he gets a crit and a low roll? Shit. I hope Klefki just dies here to burn. It doesn't. That's unfortunate. All I can do here is just click Foul Play, I think. He knocks me out. Okay. So now I have to think about how I win. What I need to actually really think about is if he is an Adamant Swellow. I guess. That's the calc I need to do. Fuck! Okay, we need to look at how much Swellow was doing to Snorlax. So, go with Guts, go with... Because, like, I'm doing this because if he is Adamant Swellow, I believe my Thundurus will outspeed him, and if I can bring in Thundy now and just... No! Thundy won't outspeed because I'm freaking modest. Shit. I think I have to go into Thundy, though, and just click Z Dark Pulse. And knock out this Mew. I think I have absolutely no choice. So... this is a tough choice, because he may just try and sack off his Swellow to preserve the Mew. There's no way he does that. I just gotta go for Z Dark Pulse. I got to. Sweet, he stayed in. He's good. He's dead. At least I can hold off the differential a little bit then. Klefki dies to Mew. Psychic. And this should knock out the, this should knock it out. Nope, Psych, it doesn't. But he clicks Psychic, so we can live that. Doesn't do a lot. That did zero that Dark Pulse, but it's fine. He should just die to a regular one now. If he goes Kyurem, so be it. Kyurem takes a chunk, and then Lopunny's got a chance. I just click Dark Pulse again. This should kill. Please just kill. Thank God. If I had another fucking roll, I would have cut myself. Okay, so Mew's dead. He goes back into Kookaburra. This is good for me. I want this to die so then I can go into Seismitoad, and then because Toad's bulky as fuck, he should be able to take a Facade and knock out the Kookaburra. And then, depending on what the Kyurem set is, because I have Low Kick, if he's sub, I can beat that, and then Lopunny, as long as it can take a hit against the Kyurem, we win. So, Mew dies to Thundy, D-Pulse. I think we can pull off a win here. Thundy's going to die this turn. I'm just going to click Thunderbolt. He should just click Quick Attack to knock me out. Facade, that also works. Thundy did what it needed to do though, which is fine. And now Swellow is definitely in range of just dying to rocks anyway. So, let's go Seismitoad, RVD. I assume RVD is able to take Facade from a burn Swellow. Yeah, I can take one, which is all I need to do. That's all I gotta do. It is all I gotta do, and Low Kick does enough, so it's fine. Thundy dies to Swellow. So it's all gonna come down to Lopunny if it can take a hit or not. I'm just gonna click Low Kick. I can live Facade from here. I can live Facade, and then it's just going to come down to Mega Lop versus Kieran Black. Depending on what kind of KB he is, I guess. Facade should not knock me out. So we live that, we can low kick, and Burn will kill off the Swallow. Fine. That's fine. That's really good. So Swallow's dead. Swallow dies for its own burn. So all it comes down to now is a Kieran Black. This is literally what the game hinges on. I click low kick. There's no reason not to click low kick. Like, this has been a rough game. I might still have a chance because low punny's at full health. It's going to be at 88% when it comes in against KB. I have to assume the worst Kieran Black set here too, which is going to be maybe Maxwell Attack Life Orb. Would be the worst set possible against my low punny. He clicks Outrage. Shit. Wait, does that even... That definitely kills me, surely. Yeah, cool. So it's really just going to come down to what kind of Kieran he is. That's literally what this game is about to come down to. Because I know Drain Punch definitely kills Kieran. That's not a question. What I need to see is... He's definitely not Life Orb, which is good. He's not lefties, but I'm just chucking in lefties in case he's like a choice item. I think we lose though. But maybe Lop can take an Outrage. It's a roll from here. If he is max attack because of that 84 defense investment, it is a roll in his favor if he's max attack. Which sucks. Really sucks. Lop's not going to outspeed it either because I'm running Jolly. I think we're going to lose, which really sucks. Unless somehow Low Punny can take this. The only way would be if he's not max attack invested. That's the only way. We gotta pray, guys. We gotta pray somehow, some way, Low Punny can live this outrage from Kieran. Please, if there is a divine justice for what has happened in this game, you will let my Low Punny live this outrage right now. Come on, Low Punny. Come on, tank it. A crit! Fucking, you've gotta be kidding me. Ugh. That is... Oh... That was so dumb. That entire game was so dumb. And like, for it to finish that way, if he's a bandit item, if he's a Dragon Fang, then it does not matter, guys. It does not matter. However, if he is not one of those boosting items, then that is just salt in the wound. Because if he hadn't got the roll with the Rabombi, and Weavile knocked that out, if he hadn't crit me with the Swellow, then like, oh, so many things would have been different. If he hadn't crit me with the Swellow, what I could have done against the Mew was gone for an agility first. I could have taken 2 psychics and then cleaned through the rest of his team if Swellow was dead because of Snorlax being able to stall it out. But no, that doesn't happen. Well, GG Jack. Like, I mean, not much I can say. We played to the best of our ability. I said it was a matchup I didn't feel like I could win, but I put myself in a position to win, and of course, hacks is a part of the game. So we unfortunately lose that game 1-0. We go to 1-3, -3 overall. We have Omega Jolteon and the Chicago Caracostas next week. Hopefully, it can be a bit of a better game and I can bounce back. But that was just rough. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. This is the Verd. I'm out of this bitch.